Today we're going to be playing Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, but we're playing it on the Nintendo Wii. This is my childhood version of it. We're going to be playing 4 races today across the many Sega franchises in this game. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop in to the first race. Alright, and here we go with the first track, Whale Lagoon or Seaside Beach. Wow. Look at this, I have to say, you know, playing the Wii version after playing, whoa, what the hell just happened there? I swear, like, you see the most strangest things in this game imaginable. Anyways, we're taking out them two. I forgot who they were. But yeah, playing the Wii version is definitely, you know, a trip down memory lane for me because, you know, this is the version that I have played all this time because, you know, ever since I played the Xbox 360 version of this game, and it obviously looking a lot better than this version, it definitely looks nicer. As well as the PC version. The Wii version is, you know, definitely an experience to say the least as well. You can never go wrong with it. Obviously, you may notice things look a little bit more flatter compared to the like, you know, 360 PC versions, as well as PS3. The Wii version as well allows you to play with your Mii. The Xbox 360 version allows you to play as your Xbox avatar. The PS3 version is actually the most vanilla / stock you would ever get. There's not really like a character crossover. Oh, in the 360 version you can also play as Banjo and Kazooie as well in that version, whereas, like, you know, there isn't in this one as well. Dang, we're in the 3rd lap already. But Seaside Hill, this is from Sonic Heroes. If you know that game, we're almost coming to the end here. In fact, the end is literally just right around the corner. It looks very lovely. Alright, on to the next track. Alright, on to our second track, Tokyo Toe, or Tokyo 2, whatever you want to pronounce it as. This is Jet Set Radio, this one. This track is inspired by. You're gonna notice throughout most of the, you know, the first 2 All-Star Racing games, is that they're pretty much vastly inspired by, you know, the games that they come from. So, like, you know, you'll mainly in this game see more Sonic themed like tracks because, well, Sega does put a lot more of a push on Sonic than they do on any other Sega franchises. I'm surprised there isn't like a track inspired by Crazy Taxi, now that I think about it. Because BD Joe is in this game and he's from Crazy Taxi, but he's not actually got a track that is themed around the game he's actually from as well. Also, this game also has a talkative announcer as well, which I honestly like because it kind of makes it feel like it's a live stream, if you know what I mean. Obviously, most of the items as well in this game are obviously inspired by, you know, probably items likely to be from Mario Kart, because this is essentially just Sonic Kart, just got all the Sega themes in here. I mean, you have, like, you know, in this game you have all the Sonic like racing tracks. You've got all the House of the Dead tracks. You've got the Jet Set Radio tracks. I've also never played any of the Jet Set Radio games either. Yeah, there's a lot. There's definitely my priorities are set with which games I definitely focus on the most from this little company. I don't even know why I'm saying it's a little company. Sega is like a probably billion yen company by now. And notice how I said yen and not dollars, because obviously, you know, Sega is a Japanese company, even though when they were originally founded, they weren't actually the case. Anyways, we won, just like that. Alright, on to the next track. Alright, here's our 3rd track. I don't know why I couldn't say it correctly the first time. Final Fortress Dark Arsenal. Obviously another one inspired by Sonic Heroes. This is actually my favorite track, believe it or not. Yeah, no matter what version it is, you probably would see me pick this track by, like, default, like tops. You know? I just love the, aesthetic. Even if, this is the Wii version, I still love the aesthetic of it. Like, of all the moving parts, like little things that is going on. It just makes it feel so lively. Alright, now watch this. I'm gonna do something incredibly epic. Ooh, come on. Bam. Just like that. I may have crashed into the wall, but never mind. We will look past that. But yeah, this is like, I just love this track. I just can't put my finger on it, Okay, I want to know, and yeah, maybe the dropping of these stupid frames isn't helping my case, but can I reach across maybe? Oh, nearly. And maybe I just didn't have enough drift, Also, if you play multiplayer on the Wii version of this game, none of these things are even moving, for the record. I mean, there is some, like, stuff that do move, but because, this is the Wii, obviously there's going to be some sacrifices that have been made to this version because, well, lower graphics equals weaker hardware equals whatever. Also, the shield, as you can see, also has, like, isn't got really that much of a transparency as well, compared to, let's say, the HD versions, which I'm guess that's what we're just going to refer those versions to, because I know if you refer to Sonic Unleashed as the HD version, then yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I probably needed to start drifting at the earliest, and probably kept onto it. So the only thing that makes this game distinguished from Mario Kart, for that matter, is the All-Star move, which you get if you're, like, let's say, if you're further behind the track, for example, and you get that, it's essentially like it's Bullet Bill, or the Star Power-Up, essentially, but it's actually more, I don't know, it's actually more cooler. And I also love, as well, in this version, that it drops frames. I think this runs at 30 FPS, from my understanding. So, I mean, I can really feel the 30 FPS as well, just by it dropping. I believe if you overclocked this, if you overclocked the Wii, let's say on Dolphin Emulator, maybe you could achieve 60 FPS? I don't know. Anyways, we won that race with ease, like there's no tomorrow. Or there won't be a tomorrow, as Sonic would say, in Sonic Generations. Alright, speaking of generations, let's move on to our last track. Alright, and here is our final track, the Kurian Mansion. Or essentially, this is just House of the Dead, but for whatever reason, and I don't know if there's any issues that may cause with that name, but essentially just House of the Dead. I've played all the House of the Dead games, for the record, and we're playing one of the tracks inspired by it. Now this, like, area here, like this part where you're drifting, it kind of just feels like, it's inspired by Bowser's Castle on the DS, which I did do a full Let's Play on. In fact, probably, I don't know, whenever this video comes out, I probably have already completed the last 2 cups. And if not, then, go watch the stream if this goes out the same time as that stream, which probably likely won't be the case. But oh well, you've got the zombies, you've got the everything, and here is the mansion, which, I mean, you did see on, like, previous other tracks as well, like Sewer Scrapes and the other track, I forgot which one it was. Also, yeah, believe it or not, this also was a game released in 2010 that still had Jason Griffith voicing as Sonic. Now, they didn't, to my knowledge, record new voice lines. I could obviously be wrong about that, and obviously, I welcome everybody to correct me if I'm indeed wrong on that. Yeah, Jason Griffith is the GOAT, like, he is honestly the GOAT. I love Jason Griffiths as Sonic, you know. Anytime that you hear him, like, man, he just has that Sonic voice. And even when people have interviewed him as well, it's like he still hasn't forgotten it. It's like Jason is still waiting for Sega to one day, you know, hire him back on board to voice this Blue Blur. Because honestly, I think Jason has the best performance, in my opinion, of Sonic, and even Shadow for that matter. No dig at the current voice actor for Shadow, but Jason for both Sonic and Shadow, yeah, it's just there. Also, we're falling off. Also, the frame is dropping. My life is a skill issue right now. Also, I'm pretty sure that horn right there was like the first time a horn was ever used, because then Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U would introduce that as an item. We're coming to the end, and we are done. Hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to click the subscribe button if you are new here, and hey, do you still want to see me play this game but with better graphics, while also talking about Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Sonic Superstars? Well, you can click right over here to watch that video. I'll see you in the next one.